What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prize Picks. This time we have plays for NBA Wednesday. The NBA All-Star break is officially over, so we've got some plays. It's just one game slate today. We got the Lakers going up against the Hornets, and this is going to be an interesting game because of how these teams actually had a trade done. Dalton Connect for Mark Williams was the main one, and then they actually ended up reversing the trade because of something the Lakers didn't like with Mark Williams or whatever it was. So this is going to be an interesting dynamic in this game. Definitely some of these guys have something to play for, but we're going to get into all the best picks and all of that. But before we get into any of that, go ahead and drop a like on this video. Helps me out a lot. I think we've hit around 20 likes in like 4 or 5 videos straight on one of the channels. So I appreciate that a lot. If you guys could drop a like and contribute to that goal, that would mean a ton for me. So now let's move into the recap from the day before. This was the recap for Tuesday. And guys, one thing that you guys will always see on my channel is transparency. That is the name of the game on this channel. I never try to show you guys only greens or only anything like that. There are a lot of greens up here. That's because we've been having a lot of good days recently. But I'm always going to show you the wins. I'm always going to show you the losses so that when we cash out together, we will all celebrate on a great day. So this is what happened. This game was supposed to be Tuesday night, and there ended up being a lot of snow in Kansas City, so it moved to Wednesday. And this game, we thought it was going to go with a super high kills. And what happened was Sensei was just the only guy in his team that kind of got left behind. Like, Sway here really went over, and we were expecting them both to go over. But sometimes it is what it is. Like, there's 5 players on the CS2 team. Occasionally, one player just gets left behind, really, and just doesn't end up doing his job. The League of Legends play I gave out as well went negative correlation, which is basically when you pick one side and it goes to the other side. And that's kind of good because it shows you that it's still correlated, that we're still putting our money where our money should be, but it's on me because I picked the wrong side of the correlation. This happens sometimes. Now, this was the free play that everybody in the winnable, cashed out. So even if you're on YouTube and you missed out on the free play yesterday, you didn't cash, everybody in the winnable did end up cashing. So we still let a free play win. This was a nice discount on Sleeper. Locked it in $10 into $25. So that's a $15 profit. And I mean, that's always good money. Sleeper is just a great bankroll building app, so I love it for that. They give out a lot of promos, so when you guys need to be sure to be on the winnable. For those of you guys who are not aware, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, let me talk about the winnable real quick. So it's winnable.com/bam, and this is exactly what happens. I send out a screenshot of my bet right before or a few hours before the game started, and then this comes to everybody on the free plan. Around 100 people saw this. We got a lot more on the free plan, but maybe they were not tapped in this time. And if you guys were tapped in, you ended up hitting for $25. So good job on you if you didn't end up cashing that. Now let's move into the NBA plays. First play, we're going to assists, and we're taking LaMelo on the over at 6 assists. This game is happening at 10 o'clock. LaMelo on the over at 6 assists. So this is a weird one. LaMelo's always an interesting player to bet on because sometimes he's playing a lot of minutes, sometimes he's not playing any minutes. Sometimes he goes out there and gets injured within 3 minutes. So LaMelo's a weird one. This time, this was the game he got injured in, so that's not a good game to take. But I think he got injured in the first quarter, and he still had 3 assists already. So make of that what you will. He's coming back super fast. Like, this game was just 10 days ago almost, and he's already back from injury. So that's always a good sign. This time against LA, he didn't have that much, but he didn't play a lot of minutes in that game either. This is a positive EV play. If you look at it on sportsbooks or whatever, LaMelo on the over around 6 assists is going for around -40, -140, -150. And on some apps, this is already bumping up to 6.5 or 7. So I like taking this line at 6 for LaMelo Ball. Second player I like, and this is going to be a goblin, it's going to be Bron over 5.5 assists. I've been watching Bron's assist line throughout the entire past few months, and it's never really been this low. I mean, this is obviously a goblin line, so that's why it's this low, but he's just one of the most consistent players when it comes to getting his job done in terms of passing the ball around and distributing the ball. And now with Luka, and Jackson Hayes has been playing really well, especially a great lob threat for both Bron and Luka. This Lakers team is stacked as well. Austin Reeves, Rui's great in the corner. So this Lakers team is going to be good coming up against this Hornets team. I got Bron over at 5.5 assists. So these are my first 2 plays. I'm going to go ahead and make it a 4-man for y'all real quick. So we're going over to COD, and we're going to map 1 kills right here. COD is an interesting one because we like to take correlation in the Call of Duty, in these Call of Duty games, but what that looks like is a little bit different from what it looks like in CS2. In Call of Duty, it really depends on the size of the map instead of the length of the game. So what I mean by that is if there's a super small map, then all 4 of these, or all 8 of these players in the game are going to be super, super cramped together, which means there's going to be a lot of kills happening. Not enough space between players means there's going to be more interaction, there's going to be more kills. In a game where the map is really large, there's probably going to be less kills between these players. So it really comes down to that, and it comes down to how long these games are going to go as well. So for this one, I like the overs. And I'm going to go ahead and take Kremp on the over here. And then King is one that I do like. But for this specific, for these few lines, I'm going to take Exit on the over here at 25 map 1 kills. So this is a correlated play. What we're saying, and when I say that a lot, guys, the meaning of correlated play is saying that either both of these guys are going to go over together or both of these guys are going to go under together. So that's what we're talking about, the game script. That's exactly what we're trying to target in this video. And honestly, that's how we've been doing for our whole channel. I can show you guys some examples recently. This was one that we locked in, this with COD correlation. Both of these guys went over because they were playing each other in the game. This is CS2, both of these guys went under. Both of these guys went over, unders, unders, unders. So it's always super, super correlated when we do take these lines because that's how you're going to get an edge on these sports books. It's coming in at 6.5x, probably because we got that goblin in there, but I'm still going to go ahead and lock that in. And I got a couple more things before I get you guys out of here. So we already talked about the winnable. Everybody should be hopping on at least the free plan. Super easy to join, by the way. Just click the link in the description of this video or go to winnable.com/bam. Click subscribe to the free plan, name and email, and you are good. You're in there. I'm sending out around 1 free pick a day. It was a little bit lower because there was no NBA out. But now with NBA coming back, I'm probably going to be consistently sending out 1 free pick a day. So if you want a bonus free pick, just join the winnable. It's not even that hard. Second thing, if you guys want free VIP for 1 month, all you got to do is text me the word parlay to my personal phone number. And I got my phone on me at all times. I will just send you a message back. And I'm basically going to say sign up on Chalkboard or sign up on Sleeper with code BAM. Once you guys do that, it's just a $10 deposit minimum. And then you are in the VIP for a full month. I had a sale going on earlier where it was more than that, but now we're pulling it back to 1 month of free VIP. All y'all got to do, sign up with code BAM on Chalkboard or Sleeper. And yeah, that's all I got for the video. Let's have a good NBA opening day.